sure that everything's gonna line up and everything?
And I got a new belt. It's here.
Awesome.
Oh, just this one.
That's the new belt?
No, this is the old one. Okay. Do you think I need to replace the other ones now at this point?
I would replace just the main one.
Yeah, I got a new main one.
Cool. You might have to plug that in.
Nice. Yes, you need it was the right size and everything. Oh. No, was that thing just shoved up there?
Yeah. In a pan.
Well, that's what's up. Oh, okay, okay.
2 knots. 1 double. Oh, there you go.
Oh no, what have I done?
It just keeps getting worse.
I know, right?
Did you have any modifications to this thing, or was it stock when you took it apart?
Okay, so Flynn told me that it was pretty stock when the first time he took it apart, right? And so then he upgraded a couple things on it. So
Yeah.
one of them was like this, one of these hoses, like these are really nice. I like these.
Yeah.
Upgraded hoses.
There's like one over here that's
More
like
air.
super special.
Silicone hoses, probably.
It's right here. I think it goes. I'm not sure if there's so many different. I forget where this hose goes. Which way does the engine go?
Oh, right here.
No, it's like a little red one. It's a triple red hose, and Flynn is under the impression that that was his first spot of failure. I think, right? Yeah. Okay. I like the new upgrade. I'm like, dude, that they should have built it like that from the get-go.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, but then, so the second time it failed, you did have a tune on it that wasn't there the first time?
And what failed on it the second
So
time?
this is the upgraded one. The stock one has a plastic connector on this T, and it failed, and all the coolant. This goes right into the engine,
Mm-hmm.
and or the thermostat right in the engine.
Yeah.
Overheated. 2-cylinder walls failed,
Damn.
and I re-sleeved it and just rebuilt it with him.
Yeah.
It lasted 125 miles.
Well, it was like
Damn.
And
upgraded
then that
sleeves.
happened to it. Yeah, I
Right.
beefed up the sleeves. Those
Yeah.
are aftermarket. I got a better intake. I increased my exhaust system from 2 inches to 3 inches.
Just going out back,
All
you
of
mean?
it. Yeah, out back and out front.
Okay.
So,
But not from the engine block itself. 3 inches is kind of a lot.
no, not from the engine block itself.
Okay, yeah. So you're from your collector back.
Actually, it's this right here. This is this one. This is the back
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. So this is basically where your header collects. Yeah.
So I didn't upgrade this piece or the under-manifold piece. I hear you can pour them out to make them bigger too, to your point.
Your
these
exhaust
tubes.
ports. Yeah, you can port match them. Which is basically just taking the gasket and grinding them out until they match the size of the gasket, so you get maximum airflow.
Maximum, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a couple like
Yeah, I mean, you make an engine breathe
specs.
better.
Yeah,
it
there's a
always goes better.
So yeah, someone's Volvo Tech sold me on that theory,
Mm-hmm.
and there's always
That's fact,
bolt-on nice
Mhm.
stuff on it.
Yeah. Something interesting they found out not too long ago is they do this thing now where they dimple the inside of all the intake and exhaust chambers, and it seems like it would make airflow rougher. But what it does is it reduces friction.
It's like a golf
on the
ball.
air. Exactly. Exactly like that. It's true. So it flushes the air easier. The air flows through it easier.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, no science.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly. Science. Yeah.
I just figured like just plug in and it works. And nope, that's not how anything is.
No, that's every time I teach. I teach welding and shit. And it's funny how many times kids are like, man, I thought this was gonna be a lot easier.
Yeah.
And the fact is, anytime you watch a professional do anything, and you think it's easy, it's not easy. It's just a ton of time and effort they took to make it look easy.
Yeah.
So almost everything you can think of is way harder than you think it is.
Yeah, seriously.
Even a simple shit like baking a fucking cake. It's harder than you would think.
I don't have a KitchenAid, so I won't try. I hear that's the secret.
I don't like baking personally.
I don't like men who own KitchenAids. Dang, yeah. Some baking.
It's actually harder than you would think.
I know. I was like, my dad used to make a lot of bread.
Bread's not easy, man.
I know. I was like, I've never tried to make bread.
I need one of them around.
Bread is not easy.
Yeah, Emma's over here.
I didn't read anything. If you want to find where you said to put oil on the outside,
Yeah.
we can put oil on just to reduce the friction. And I guess maybe it'll just lock itself in there.
Oil threads a driver tool using a few drops.
Oh, because it wants on and that's again.
Yeah, it's saying that when it passes through the
It needs
bottom,
to be, to be able to fully form the thread. That's
I think it expands it just slightly.
What?
If you do it the proper technique, if you can get the tool all the way through the insert, it'll expand the bottom.
Like fully threaded?
Yep.
You
have to go,
want what?
you have to go past.
Still want 6 millimeters or something out the bottom.
Oh, okay. What?
So it's like our hole had like a, sometimes the end of the drill is like a cone shape, the bit. And
You have pliers or anything in here?
Yeah, I got everything. So here's one. This is the best.
So yeah, the only reason I can think of, unless he did it on accident, why he would have moved the hole down is because it failed up at that upper left corner before.
Dude, I think he did it because this hole is like off center, you know?
Yeah, that should.
Now the
That's what I
OG
would
one was
guess.
so centered.
I feel like if you didn't give him the tool, he would have centered it. You know what I mean? Or the
He was
tension.
saying he needed a block between it and what he was doing.
Well, to be like the right length,
Because
probably.
I don't
you
know what he did.
He wants to
was-
make sure. Yeah. Well,
Dang it. Yeah.
I'm always just trying to figure out if I see somebody do something that didn't make sense to me, but I trust that they probably knew what they were doing. I try to figure out why they would do it that way.
I'm confident he did his best for having one
Yes.
eye and being 80. I'm confident of that. But you're like 30 years his predecessor in technology.
Yeah,
It's
and
come a long way since that guy opened up shop.
also I have a wealth of experience working with them.
That guy definitely has something, you can tell.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, so a lot of people will work in one industry, in cars or in welding.
He's a
So
specialist.
I
Not a machinist.
started in automotive school, and I went to blacksmithing for a long time,
Bill.
and then I went to precision fabrication and aerospace, and now building cars and all that stuff. So it's just not too many people.
Have all those skill sets in one, especially. But welding goes hand in hand with blacksmithing.
It
They
can,
are
but not
very-
too many people know about like how to do it. You know?
Yeah, I studied with a guy who was he had a Ford in his garage.
Yeah.
He was making his own scrolls for fences. That's what he did. He did people's fences.
Yeah. There's money in it.
And he was a master, but he was also a drunk. So it's like there's no money in it.
There's a lot of addicts in the field for sure.
Yeah, I got extras. If you want to do
Yeah, so this because the tap doesn't always go to the bottom of the hole.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, that's one that's
Plenty
not
of
staying
spare.
there. So we use the short ones probably.
Oh,
Just kinda
word.
work on the-
Yeah.
Unless we grind the other ones down, so.
well, could we freaking?
Let's thread that bolt in and let's make a mark on it. Let's see exactly how far in it needs to go.
On a small one? Or on a...
Well, let's thread the bolt in that we need. We'll see how deep it goes, and then we will check that against the inserts. So this is the bolt that goes to the part.
That's the exact one I'll probably reuse. I have some spare ones.
Okay, so like if you were to put it like through the tool first, or
It's longer than that even. So
So here's a smaller one.
Yeah, it's not long enough. So we need to make sure it's
like a deeper hole?
well, not really. The problem is right now is that the tap won't go all the way down because of just the way taps are made. Because you see, the tap starts without teeth, right?
Yeah.
So when you tap to the bottom of a hole, it's only threaded to like 3/4 of the hole depth. Now I make myself sometimes what's called a bottom out tap.
Yeah, like
Where you
shave
can
it
buy
down a
them,
little
you
bit.
shave it down so it'll go all the way down.
Yeah, let's shave it down.
We might have to.
I don't have my angle
don't think
grinder
I have
on
one.
right
Well,
now.
dude, what does it talk about? It's got like a marked tool here, right? The driver tool. So that.
It's saying mark how deep you want that to go.
Okay, so.
Just so you don't go too far down.
But you're saying the driver doesn't have the threads at the very bottom?
No, the tap does it.
Oh, the tap.
So you see how the tap doesn't thread all
Oh,
the way
so
down?
you tap it first, and then you drive it?
Yeah. So look at this tool right here. See how this tool does not have threads all the way down?
Yeah.
So it can't thread all the way to the bottom of the hole.
Just by that little bit.
Just by that little bit. So that's why
It won't
our
sit
insert
flush?
tool didn't go all the way down in there.
Uh,
And that's a problem.
so could we hit this with some weld and bulk it out like he did?
Yeah, but that also moves the pulley out.
Yeah, well, we'd have to shave it back down because I shaved it to this particular, and like I'm not an expert.
Oh.
He
That
goofed
could
it
cause
up.
problems.
Yeah, it could too. Like,
Yeah,
I want
so-
to admit that right now.
So we'll know that once everything's straight, if this pulley is sitting back on an excess belt, sitting outside, that means that pulley was pushed back some. You can correct that with washers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, first, it doesn't say you should have it go sticking out at the bottom here, right? It says, you know, it goes through the insert just to the end, and it doesn't poke out at the end. Once you screw it in, it should poke out at the end.
We try to get just with the regular tool without it threaded past it.
Yeah, I would try that maybe.
Yes, sir.
Before whatever you're about to try.
I mean, the worst that we were just gonna grind down that tap, but that's not.
Not taking no for an answer.
No, it'll get in there. I mean, we haven't even begun to have any sort of yet.
You're sweating cold.
I feel like I would have freaked out if I couldn't get that out, but you were like, all right, I can just spin it out. I was like, oh my gosh. But I was thinking right away, like, why not just like grind it up like to the point where
You could technically probably get away with that, but this is made with a shoulder in it.
Okay.
That's why we use that recess bit
Oh,
to
that
give that
makes sense.
shoulder. So, and we want as much thread engagement as possible.
Totally.
'Cause that makes for a stronger fit up.
Yeah, because you're supposed to do some foot-pounds to that, and
I mean, I thought there's a huge torque
24,
spec.
it's not that big.
Inch pounds though, right?
Newton meters.
Oh, Newton meters, yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's
24, it's not
basically if it's tight, it's probably fine.
Yeah.
Just one stuff again. Yeah, so I should probably. Yep. So that'd be the second insert. So if we're gonna get these to sit all the way in there, I gotta cut that tab down. So I can see if I have an M8 in my shop. If I do, I'm willing to donate and have it ground down because I don't care. I get them pretty cheap. But as you can see, about the amount that it's not going in. So there's where the threads stop there. It's about the amount that we're not getting in that hole.
Huh. That's interesting.
And I did shave it down, you know, at least that much.
What? Oh, the
From-
face of this? Yeah.
like-
Which isn't, I mean, that's not what's stopping us. I'm pretty positive of that. Because I felt the bolt, and the bolt has more than enough for the hole. The hole has more than enough depth for this thing to thread all the way in there.
So it's like this is a 20 millimeter insert. You think a 17 millimeter one would have like done us up? Or we would have ran into the same
yeah.
kind
Oh,
of
I mean, I
issue?
could even grind the insert shorter.
There's a number of
But you're
ways
saying
to
it
go
would be
about
way
it.
better to have more threads.
It's really better to have it
Oh,
thread
yeah.
all the way in there.
Yeah.
100%.
So, I mean, I don't know how attached you are to this tap, but
No, I'll donate it to
I
you.
can grind this tap down
Yeah.
and make it work.
Yes.
We just have to.
Yes.
So I'm gonna borrow one of the inserts. I'm gonna go grind it in my shop real quick, and I'll bring it right back. I'll pull this one out.
Okay, I was like not in the mood to work on a car.
Yeah.
And we tried to like drop a transmission and put it back up in one day. And like we kind of succeeded, but I like
Morale was low.
I just gave up. I was like, dude, I don't want to do this today. I was like, I want to go lay down, and I just like gave up on it. And then the next day, Flynn came over with some steaks.
Dude,
and,
made
like,
everything better, huh?
Well, no, seriously, I was like, all right, let's
It
get.
sucks so fucking
I was
hard.
like, let's get back to work. Then we got like a transmission jack that made it way different. I mean, it was still a pain in the ass, but
Yeah, we've had a couple bosses just defeat us along the way. It's crazy.
It does help, doesn't it? Food.
Oh my god.
food for sure.
Yeah, it's part of the human experience, right? We have to eat too. We can't just suffer losing to these bosses.
I mean, there's always a little bit of strife in there. I'll be right back. I thought I had one I could give you guys, but it's not the right.
So wait, which bolt is it, dude? Bocce plate the other day, and I was like, what? Like, It was impressive.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right. So if I were you, since you have this whole set, I would contact the company you got this from and see if they'll just sell you the tap. Because now you have a bottoming tap, but you'll need the regular tap to start the hole.
Okay.
Once the hole started, this will get you all the way to the bottom of the hole.
Yeah, I mean, I stripped two of the head bolts, but it's not M8. They're way
Different
bigger
size.
and longer. And it's like, damn.
Yeah.
But it's nice to know that in
But then-
case I ever have to do that operation.
Well, I'm thinking also just because like now you know where you got all this stuff, and you know if you save it for 5 years, and 5 years down the road you want to buy it, it's gonna be a lot harder to remember where it all came from.
Yeah. My one guy Jarvis was like, dude, just invest in all the specialty tools along this journey and it'll pay off.
If you're gonna continue
Being
to
a
work on
guy
cars,
who just does this,
yeah,
so I've gotten a few new tools, and every time I have, it's really come up clutch.
yeah. I mean, if you're gonna continue to work on cars, which I feel like you probably will, buy nice stuff and keep it, and it'll pay off in the end for sure. I invested in good tools and.
I bet. And that truck.
Oh, I mean, that's only one of the few vehicles I got that I'm working on. I've got a 70s Dodge that
Have
I've
you seen
almost
this?
built full for race.
This,
fucking A.
this
Perfect.
one goes
Yeah,
like
to hold that on there.
Yeah, I had
fucking
to
A.
get that.
I mean, that shit's great. I mean, without it, how much harder is it to take that pulley off?
Dude, I thought you said that was like the wrong one.
I sent that back.
Oh,
and
nice.
I used one
Dude,
and hammered it straight, like the good one. I got the real one.
That's tight.
Yeah, it came a little bent. And I just got
That's what's
it.
up, dude.
Yeah, special.
And then when you get to, you get to my level, you just make that tool.
right? The welds on it are pathetic.
No, they're not bad. It's just like that tool is fairly simple. So if you've got a CNC plasma or the ability to cut,
As well.
yeah, it's a MIG weld. It's a production MIG weld. Yeah,
And then it's got that weird bronze coating.
it's just a tin coating. Yeah.
tin.
What it does is it hardens the surface and keeps it from rusting. This should be the one.
And then it's like, how do I know that it's measured up and like, I mean, I'm gonna have to put it
True.
together. And
Yeah, so yeah, true.
True.
And I mean, I run it through a couple revolutions, right? And the belt should true up and stay straight. You know what I mean?
Really hoping for that.
Yeah, I mean, if not, it's probably something else.
If not, me and Steven were rapping that maybe I could get a large washer that just goes right around this edge, and that would block this from
Gripping
going
out.
out. Because this already blocks it,
Yeah.
and this blocks it the other way.
Oh, from pulling back.
So it's like if I did that here, maybe that could work too.
Yeah.
Because I tried a bunch of washers,
Yeah.
tapered ones.
Yeah. Are you from the East Coast?
Yes, sir.
Where we're from?
You know, we don't say whoosh,
Yeah.
but I've met people that do, and I just
From Jersey. I got family from Jersey.
Yeah, South
and they
Jersey.
say they would have on the water.
Water,
And,
yeah.
and they wore shit.
Yep. And ghost.
Yep.
Apparently, I say ghost weird.
I like the ghosts.
Yeah, a kid from Chicago called me out on my ghost.
What?
Yeah, South Jersey. Shout out South Jersey.
Nice.
And the island that has Atlantic City on it has Ventnor.
Yeah.
And shout out Ventnor, New Jersey.
Nice.
I love it out there.
Yeah, I've had fun when I went out there.
And great food too.
Yeah, great food, good people usually.
Yeah.
You know, there's always a chance. Where is the bolt that we got for this? Do you have a nut that matches this at all for me?
Yeah, that one. So you've been to New Jersey, you got hella superhero trucks somewhere.
I got one halfway taken apart in my shop. So it's a late 70s Dodge that I put Corvette front suspension on, and then did a full independent rear suspension on it. I've got an all aluminum 440 in Florida that's been built. I just owe $10,000 on it before it gets to be sent here. And
I spent about 10 grand and I don't know, 800 fucking hours at this point on this project.
those take time.
Yeah, just under 10 grand though, like receipts.
Yeah. No, it's nothing's cheap when it comes to cars, man.
Yeah, but I think it'll be worth it. I'm trying to get this to go 1,000,000 miles, straight up.
Yeah, $1 million car.
Yeah.
Right on.
And it's, I won't live to see it. I don't think.
Maybe drive a lot.
That's hilarious.
So whoever gets it from me next
They better
Probably
like it.
That's my goal.
Well, they must know as much. You gotta find the other person out here who's done all this work.
I found a few.
And they've had like a kid who loves their car.
Because I haven't found that yet.
Yeah, right.
So she got a lot closer, but she didn't quite bottom out. So I think you did remove some material from here. So what I think the best move now is, instead of pulling this insert out,
Grinding it down a little bit.
no, I think we'll leave the head of the washer there, the head of the insert. I'll grab a washer that's the right
Yeah,
size.
I like that.
And then
that
just
looks
space
way
it out
closer.
Love
Yeah, and then that way we're nice and flush.
That's a
Flush
custom
this guy
mod.
out. Yeah. Well, it's never coming out. You know what I mean? It'll look good in there. You got one that might fit. We want it to be just the right size.
Dang, I wish I had my fucking can of washers, you know?
I do have a bunch in my house.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. My buddy Andrew was like, "Oh, I need this washer." I was like, "Come here."
You start never throwing, you start never throwing shit away.
Well, dude, my dad passed away, and like I've been living in my mom's house, and his whole like collection of tools has been pretty
Going
helpful.
through someone else's collection.
Yeah,
is
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah.
So I had a buddy whose friend died, and it was like a father figure to him.
Yeah.
And the guy was a welder for 40 years, but
Oh, damn.
he doesn't know anything about the tools. So he asked me to go through the stuff, tell him what it's worth, and help him get rid of it. And like one of my reoccurring nightmares is some asshole going through all my shit. So I'm that asshole right now. And so now what I'm gonna do when I get old, I'm gonna hide notes in all my shit. Like, hey fucker, you better not touch my shit. You better respect my shit, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, are you gonna take this belt off?
I have a new one.
Well, I think we should take it off and hit it with air. Well, you're just gonna set this one. Well, I'm saying, like, while we have the air out, it'd be nice to prep it for the other belt, you know?
Not a bad idea.
Because you don't want to have to take the air out again.
Get the belt off.
I don't know. No, I would be nice to, like, make sure you feel good about this belt before you even mess with it, you know? Take it off. Because if you can't put it back on before you test it.
It's in a good place right now.
Yeah, it
Test
is, it is.
And then I was going to replace it. But I'm down.
Well, I would just want to hit it with compressed air before you use the other belt. Like, super nice. A bunch of it.
You might as well clean
I'll
like
go
clean
to
it off
town.
and get
I'll
everything
clean
done.
everything. Yeah. It hasn't
Yeah.
been, I haven't used this since I've been here.
You might as well get everything done while it's off. I mean, even if you're worried about the alternator being bad,
Everything.
I would replace everything you
Everything
can.
under the hood.
I mean, yeah.
I got a new intercooler that's bigger.
Yeah.
So I feel good about
Nice.
that too. That's very solid upgrades
Nice.
according to mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, a bigger intercooler is almost never a bad idea unless it's just badly made. But for the most part, when you have it apart, replace everything you can, because half the cost of most of these jobs, you know, that's a copper or bronze washer, so that should hold up pretty well.
Fucking A.
So we could bore out the
You
other
could just
one.
grind part of the
I could
washer.
grind part of the washer off, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
I abuse.
I've been
this
grinding
bench
so many
grinder.
washers.
My dad
Who's
had
got one? Oh.
Well, no, my dad had one, and then it's funny because like my buddy down the street never had one, and I gave him the old one because my dad had like a bigger one at this other property,
Yeah.
and I was like, we haven't seen this for years, and I was like, why wasn't this at the house?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a tapered one.
Oh. Yeah, and then
So
you
it
try to
won't
get,
help us
yeah,
anymore.
It's heavily tapered
But
too.
it did fit in there eventually.
All right. We're almost there. So I'm
Dang,
gonna go.
sorry, you
I'm
have to
gonna
run across the street.
go. This is the way jobs go.
Well, man, Flynn's OG because he works on his car in like the most random locations where he doesn't live, and I'm like, bro.
I mean, when you got no,
I've got nothing.
You got no garage?
No, I barely even got a parking spot.
that was a big battle for me for a long time. Is I had all these skills but nowhere to work. So the
That's what
first house,
Steven trips out about. He's just like, I need a garage.
Well, okay, my
I need
mom,
my own
she's got a
garage.
sick driveway. It's so funny because there was even an addition added because my dad had like a disease, so they built a ramp and they extended the driveway.
Pad. There's like
Yeah,
circle
and I
right
work
here,
on my
so
car.
you
Like
go
I've pulled
back.
the engine twice now, put it back together, and it's like it's pretty simple. I even bought the same exact car just because I was like,
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I don't know exactly. No, it was very convenient to. There's like a couple differences. Like there's an emissions different part, and the clutch is like a tiny bit different on the other one. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that one's got, or the other one's got like 300,000 miles.
And every car's got their learning curve.
Yeah,
You already
yeah.
know some of the shit about it. It just makes sense. to
That's
keep
what I'm
going.
saying. Yeah, and it did come in handy a couple times because I was like, where the fuck does this part go? And I just sat there for a minute looking at the other car, and it'd be like, okay, that's what's up. Like this fuel rail bracket was like throwing
Filter
everybody
goes
off.
like this, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna just take this guy over there, and then I'll
You kind of want to make it like mirror that, you know?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna
Here's
hold it
the
up
old
here to make
one.
sure it fits. Yeah.
If you want to take one.
Don't, yeah, the others are the same.
He's got
I'm
two.
nervous about these things at this point.
Yeah, I think this one. I'm not probably. As long as the offset's the same, I can just grind this washer so it sits in there.
Yeah.
You think I should hit this with air and get the belt off, or we're gonna use the belt?
You could hit it with the air. I wouldn't take the belt off. Frickin', what kind of steaks did you get the man? Where do you get your steaks from? You went to like a butcher up in Westminster,
Yeah,
right?
it's called Edwards.
Edwards.
It's on 44th and Ward.
I think I'm gonna take Emma there.
It's the best.
Just for shits and gigs and like, cause bro, we were driving around the other night trying to think of a place for dinner, and I was just like, man,
Just cook your own shit.
yeah, I swear, it's like
So it always works out.
you can have some really good food.
With
And
no-
sometimes, yeah, you
with
gotta
minimal
look up.
effort.
You look up the real recipe for real. Dude, straight up.
Yeah, I got him a tomahawk steak. I've never even had one.
That's insane.
I'm sorry, I actually didn't hear you.
You got the pulley that you want to use and the bolt that goes with it. This guy, right?
Excuse me.
I'll make sure I can get it on real fast.
This is the new one.
That's the bolt, right?
Yeah, that one's perfect. They're both the same to me.
And then do you want to use Loctite or anything on this, or you good?
Yeah, those
You have
bolts
glue?
should have some stuff. So I have a little. It might not be as good as yours.
Well, I have red, so red's like almost permanent.
Well, you want to test fit it, I feel like, right?
Okay, so then let's hit it with this.
Alright, that
Because
was
I know
nice,
it's not
yeah.
permanent, but it'll definitely juice up.
Well, okay, what do you know what you're supposed to torque it to, right? It's like 50 something?
The hand type is to start, and then it's 24 newton.
24 newton meters, okay, yeah.
Something like this as long as it's tight. If you have a torque wrench, use it. Yeah, we will just leave it.
Okay, my bad.
You're good.
And yeah, I got torque wrench.
You got your wrench up for any kind?
Nice, now that looks pretty sweet. I mean, does it look like level like this? Because that's where we were tripping last time. I mean, that looks pretty good.
We got a digital angle finder here. So assuming that the top of the head and the front of the engine are the same angle, which it should be.
That's pretty snug. I mean, I'm gonna have to torque it down to get it to 24.
Yeah,
That's way more.
We're within 0.0 of a degree.
Damn.
Yeah, we're good.
What's that like? 1/10,000?
Yeah, 1/100,000. Yeah, if you go all the way down.
My goodness.
We're good.
Pearl snap.
Yeah, so that should be solid. I don't know if you guys want to run the belt on real quick. I want to
Hell
put it
yeah.
back together.
Hell yeah.
Man, this guy knows this is hard.
Fucking nervous. Alright, let me get into this now. Thank you so
It
much.
should be fine, brother.
Thank you so much.
If you run into any problems, let me know. But it should be good.
Thank you
Yeah.
so
Yes, sir.
much.
Appreciate it.
Do you want any cash?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, good, man. The steaks are good. I appreciate
Oh yeah,
it.
no, I wanted to bless you. This is like so big for us.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
glad.
you.
Glad to help.
I don't want to fail. And,
Well, the thing
thanks.
is, failure only happens when you quit, man.
That's what's up.
100%.
Well, yeah, straight up, yeah.
It's been 18
It's never
months.
failure until you
yeah,
quit.
No, I'm 6 months overtime.
And remember, the pathway to success is failure.
It's a necessary part of it.
Yeah, you have to. There's no other way around it.
Yeah, well, thank
No
you
one
so
ever
much.
just tried something and succeeded all the way to the end.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen that way.
Well, it's going to happen for me this time. No quit.
Well, you failed enough, right?
Yeah, I failed
Yeah.
enough now. I got no quit left.
And what
though.
is it?
It's a Volvo C30.
Okay.
They made it for 6 years, and I was telling this is when Ford bought Volvo.
Okay.
So it's just an obscure little thing. I got a bitchin' sound system in there.
5-cylinder, huh?
It gets wackier from there.
Okay.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah, tell me more.
Yeah, it's a 5-cylinder. It's a 6-speed.
Okay.
I've got it. It comes stock about 230 horsepower.
Yeah.
And there's a turbo.
Yeah.
And I've got it over 300
I bet.
because of all these
Fucking
bolt-ons. Yeah, so it's just really fun. And the sound system. Oh, check out the interior. This is a stock interior that I traded someone.
And is it sitting there sideways like most Volvos, or is it sitting forward like a lot
Yeah, it's
of
sideways. Transfers.
That's the
for
only thing I
sure.
don't like about a lot of Volvos. Then they put all the fucking pulleys and shit.
So I got this
It's
wood
the
stuff.
fucking
on these. You know, it's a cool car. I had a welder put these into me.
Different headrests.
Yeah, because they're so iconic. I love
Which
this
is cool,
stuff.
cool, yeah.
I'm the owner.
Yeah. That helps.
Original owner.
Oh, you bought it original? You bought it new?
From 96 miles.
Oh, fucking A.
Somebody ordered it and it flaked on their credit and it was just sitting in the showroom. And I got
Well, yeah. So how many
crazy
miles
on
did
it.
you put on it? Which is the
109,000.
yeah, dude. That's pretty
And then
tight.
this happened.
Yeah, that's a lot of miles.
Yeah,
But
like-
it wasn't that much. I had it for 12 years. 100,000 miles.
Okay, that's
No, that's not driving that much. Yeah, that's not.
I don't
That's
think
good to
so.
know.
No, it's not. Yeah, no, I need this thing to go way past that.
Well, Volvos are great cars, but they're over-engineered a long ways.
I just replaced the timing belt, which is
Yeah.
like a 100,000 mile service.
Yes.
And I just got punished
Yeah.
in so many different ways.
Yeah, it's
But it's interesting to say that the Swedish guys got some things right.
Well, the Swedes are great builders of so many things, but they tend to sometimes over-engineer shit, and sometimes complication is a problem. Same with the Germans. You know what I mean?
And that it's aluminum too. I hear.
I
It's
love
not.
aluminum blocks.
Okay, it's been soft here and there.
What do you mean?
Some stuff stripping or breaking.
Well, you just gotta be careful. It's different than working with iron. And then in that case, like if anything you're pulling out and you feel like it's a high torque area, fucking nuts are it. You know what I mean? That's as long as you think that block's
No,
gonna
you're
last.
so fearless with that stuff. That was not something when I took this on that I thought I was going to have to do.
Yeah, I hear that,
It
yeah.
almost happened 2 other times already, but
Yeah.
this was the only time it was
I
absolutely
think one of the
necessary.
worst feelings as a mechanic or anybody building shit is when you're tightening a bolt and you feel it go loose.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck. Yeah, I've been there. Trust me.
Yeah.
But I like aluminum stuff. I mean, I swapped out my cast iron block in my Dodge for an aluminum block because it would save me 300 pounds on the front end,
Ill.
and it cools faster. You know
There's
what I mean?
advantages to it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, aluminum blocks, if they're set up right, are great.
It's my first build, period.
Yeah.
So I'm just over
don't-
it.
fucking A. That's what I
And
do.
apparently it's different than hella American shit.
Yeah, Volvos are different
Just
in general.
so- and even the way it's mounted.
Yeah, that's the only thing I think they fucked up, man. I don't like that.
Well, the
That
Saab
was-
has it too.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
yeah, yeah.
Both
And they're- and
Swedish
so- yeah,
for whatever
exactly.
reason.
Because they're airplane mechanics, man.
Mhm.
That's kind of came up with this shit, and it's.
Well, I heard these guys came up with the first turbo that ever went in a car.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all.
That's what someone told me since I got this.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Turbos are cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, I hate how complicated they are.
I haven't had to touch it
Yeah.
because it wasn't broken.
Yeah, it's well built. You have a turbo timer on it and stuff, or no?
No.
So you know when you run a turbo, you should never run this car hard, and then turn it right off.
Let it cool down.
Let it give it a minute or so to let the oil run through the turbo. There's an oil cool turbo, I suppose. So what happens if you run it hard and then turn it right off? It cooks the oil inside that turbo and clogs it up, and that will cause turbo failure early. They make a thing called a turbo timer that you can set up, and if when you turn your car off, it'll continue the oil pump running for about a minute or so after you turn the car off.
That's
turbo
just a
timer.
human reminder.
Yeah, for sure, turbo timer.
Yeah, that'd be a cool mod.
Yeah, that way you just don't have to think about it, because it kind of sucks to like pulls it up somewhere and then sit in your
Sit for
car
2
for like a
minutes
minute
or
or so.
something,
It just
yeah.
but it's,
Somebody was saying I should export the head. That
it will give you way more. It'll give
How
you
do
way
I
more.
do that?
Um,
Because I did beef up the air that's going in there and increasing pressure.
porting the head is basically
like drilling a hole. Like what
well,
is
they'd
it?
be in
Yeah,
here.
Tell me.
So you get your gasket right, and you write on here where the gasket stops, essentially, right? And then you open up these ports and smooth all these transitions from the back of your valve to make it as smooth as possible in here, which gives more air volume to get into the cylinder and also smoother airflow. Now that being said, I wouldn't do it on the motor, right? Because I mean, it looks like they're all closed right now. but you don't want any of that shit getting down into the block,
No, hell
right?
no. Not this
So,
point. Not after everything I've been through.
And if you haven't done it before,
No, I'm not going to do it now.
yeah, I would, yeah. It's something that would be best done for a professional, or if you bought an extra set of heads, right? So if you can find another head for this,
Yeah, I found that one.
buy an extra one, and then I mean I can help you, and you just it's simpler than it sounds, but you don't want to fuck it up either.
Yeah, well,
You
I
know what
had
I
the
mean?
wrong idea about what
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
saying.
Really, porting is always just whether it's porting exhaust, porting intake, is smoothing out the transition, so making it as few or soft a turns as possible, and as large a volume of air as possible.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, just trying to get more air in there
Yeah.
and more air out. Yep.
Fucking cars.
Yeah.
Let alone trucks.
Well, the great thing is like, you know, if you're not doing it professionally, it's easy to keep doing it and not hate them. Ever since I've been doing it professionally, I'm starting to hate them a little bit. So I'm probably going to stop doing it professionally and go back to welding, fabricating, and keep cars for myself and maybe a few projects a year. Luckily, there's enough money in it.
I love to hear that.
When you get to the right...
Because I'm obsessed.
Oh, I love them.
Me and
I
this
mean,
guy are obsessed right now.
yeah,
There's no denying that.
when I got into the industry 20-something years ago, that was my dream, was to work on cars. And it just, people didn't want to hire new guys. So I went to a ton of different things, and now I'm working on cars, and I love it a lot of days. But you do feel that little creeping sensation of like, fuck this car every once in a while. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be there, because I do love them, and I want to keep loving them. So I'm at the point now where, you know,
Well, you fixed one and made it work.
I fixed a bunch and made them work, man. I mean, I literally build them from scratch a lot of the time.
That's what I keep hearing. So
Yeah,
it gives me hope that
there's,
this is going to work out just fine.
Yeah, that would be fine. Even, I mean, there's no...
You'll be getting a ride next week.
Oh yeah, I'm down. There's no thing that can't be fixed or corrected if you put enough energy and thought into it.
set out on this.
Yeah,
And now
you always do
my
it.
community just expanded.
One of my favorite quotes, it's a show called Iron Resurrection, and they're talking about putting a motor in a car. And one of the guys in the shop goes, I don't know if it's going to want to fit in there. And one of the fabricators goes, it doesn't have a fucking choice.
Yeah.
And this is a fact, man. If you put enough
Give
time,
them all.
energy, and determination, it's all possible.
I just feel like I
You
got
know,
to feel you.
remember, like, I mean, you should watch some of those videos of back in the day of like the old guys trying to beat the land speed records.
Oh, yeah.
This is literally guys in garages on like what's equates to like a go-kart, putting 400 horsepower in a little fucking rocket and riding it across the salt flats. I mean, death and dismemberment were not even considered.
I love that cannonball run stuff.
Fucking
too.
A, dude. I
Like,
mean,
that's
this
a
is
great race.
Yes.
And people were doing it during COVID.
Yeah.
And all the old heads were like, "Oh, it doesn't count."
Yeah.
Fuck you
Yeah.
guys. It still
Um,
counts.
And not to be like sexist or anything like that, but like when a determined male individual gets his mind on something, the world changes. Man. You know what I mean? And
There's no noise.
no, it's you can do it. Yeah, just keep going. Fucking Wright brothers figured out how to fly, man.
Yeah.
They thought it was impossible. You know what I'm saying? A couple dudes started strapping wood.
Like, we can do
Fucking,
it.
we're gonna figure this shit out. and so many people died before, and you know, they fucking figured it out.
Like
and
so
now we
many
fly
others
across the
before
fucking
their
ocean.
time.
Yeah, fucking A.
You know, like,
And
we
had,
had to die
you know,
first to get here.
the right ratio of balls and brains that they were dumb enough to try it and smart enough to succeed.
It's people who eat hot meals versus people who don't eat hot meals.
Yeah, or just you know,
I'm telling you.
you've just decided. You know what I mean? It's determination is it. Determination and discipline. That's all it comes down to. But
It's related to focus.
100%.
Those two. They're
Yeah.
dancing around it.
100%.
They're all really just.
yeah, if you hyper focus, it's gonna happen.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh,
I'll enjoy the dinner.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll have a report later.
Yeah, fucking A.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you need more help getting it together or whatever, just let me know. You got my phone number.
I do.
I prefer text to knocking on the door, but it's all good.
I do not want
That's Bruno style.
to.
No, I like Bruna. Yeah, she's fine. She's our neighbor, and like, you know, it's just like, you know,
That's what's up.
I mean, walking around in my fucking underwear or whatever. People knock, fuck you, I
Yeah.
put my shit on, you know, but it's all good.
That's what's up.
I usually don't answer the door.
Yeah, sometimes I won't, but
Just
you know what I'm
dodge
saying?
it.
Yeah, I'll look. If it's something I don't know, like, yeah, I can fucking deal with it. But, you know, Bruno's my neighbor. I care about. I want her to be safe
Thank
and
you
all
for
that.
answering. She's
Of
like,
course.
he never answers. I'm like, well, you did first try.
If she knocks, I answer.
So
But yeah,
great.
anybody else, unless it's somebody I know well, and then I'm like,
No
why the fuck
fucking
didn't you call me
chance.
first? Yeah.
Yeah, there's no chance.
I like warnings.
Heads up. Heads up.
Oh yeah, you get that. Thank you.
Go
If
see.
you find something that's
I'll
mine,
bring
just
him
let me
over.
know. Yeah.
Do you have any interest in this set? now that you used it?
I mean, if you don't want it, I would take it, but I would keep it, man.
I'm
You
gonna
might need
keep
it again.
until I'm done my
Yeah.
project, but I might not take it with me.
Yeah, shit like that
because
comes in
it's
handy.
so
Well,
special.
dude, it's a small toolbox. Come on, you could keep.
Well, here's
you
the
could
thing. It's
take
only
it.
one hole size.
Yeah,
and
but
this
like
engine
even the
has, like,
box, bro. I'm
But
such
you
a
might
hoarder.
run into more of them though.
Okay.
You might. I would keep it.
I'll keep
I
it.
really
what if-
would.
What if some
I
Volvo
would.
dude
I really would.
You find it?
If
it's
you're
like,
working
oh,
on
this
if you're
is
working
stripped.
on these metric cars,
You're right. I'll keep
it's
it
worth
with
it,
the
dude.
other one.
I've got taps that I got 20 years ago that I didn't need until two
tap.
days ago. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Ill.
Right on, fellas.
Enjoy.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
It's all doable.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah.
Cole.
Can't wait to hear it run.
Yeah.
Have a good night, fellas.
Hell
Have a good night.
Okay, I'll get this thing going.